My name is Tal Kramer, co-owner of Avalon Property Management. I am an agent with Atlantic Communities and been serving the residential real estate market for going on 30 years now. Over time, our business has truly evolved. We were singularly focused on real estate sales for most of our career. Did very well at it. In fact, at one point, we even were selling over a home a week. But over time, we purchased a few investment properties of our own, and we're selling properties to investors. And more, they kept asking us, well, will you manage this for us? And we really didn't want to get into management. Quite honestly, we didn't see the upside for it financially compared to the sales business. But when the beginning of the recession hit, people would approach us needing to sell. We just looked at each other and said, gosh, we didn't want to do this, but let's help them rent it for 3 to 5 years so they don't take the bath financially and help them get a better price. And before we knew it, we had singularly evolved in that, where next thing we had 20 properties. Today we manage a little over 100 properties. And so from a day-to-day standpoint, our time involvement is predominantly in property management these days. The only sales business that we do any longer is repeat and referral, and our property owners that we manage for them and they eventually want to sell, or investors who want to buy more properties. It was very fortuitous because it's like everything in life. You don't know what you don't know. We always thought that property management would be small potatoes and take us away from our real calling. And it turned out, if I could start my career all over again, I would start in property management and evolve into sales versus the other way around that had happened. For us, and it's probably going on 5 years already, it's been a real good partnership. And again, it's mostly on the management side because, let's face it, how many times does an agent have a sale going where they can refer somebody? It all depends on your success and your track record and your volume. But we have, a constant turn of tenants. And so G&G, along with another 1 or 2 partners that we have, we make referrals to those move-in tenants. And it's a win-win-win. They get a better price, they get better service. We make some money on the transaction, and it's just been a very successful program for us. There are vendors out there serving the property management industry that we could go to where they will handle all the utility signups and coordinate it all for the tenants, which is nice that we don't have to get engaged at all. But we make a much better return on the partnerships we have with G&G and a couple of others. Every property that we manage, or the same thing when you're selling a property, you typically get a list of the utility providers serving that property. So we have a utilities form where we're checking off if who the vendor is which water company, which electric company, etc. And we provide that form to the tenants so they can do their individual signups, or we refer that to a home buyer so they can do their signups. In the early years of the G&G program, we had to go into their website, log in, put in the person's name and contact information so that if and when they signed up, there was a match to be able to make sure that we received our referral fee. In the last couple of years, all you have to do is give them, the tenant, the referral code that we're receiving, which is much easier for us to do. And then the tenant or the buyer will simply sign up with G&G and give them that referral code because they get a discount. So we have a standard form email that we send to them saying, here are your utility companies, here are the providers. We recommend the following. And if you use this code, you'll get a referral, you'll get a discount, etc. So it's a real easy thing once you set up your systems to just automatically push those out every time you have a new buyer or new tenant. We're very proud of what we built. Go out on Google and there's 50 plus 5-star reviews. Every one of them is a 5-star for our management company, Avalon Property Management. And it's all because we have services and tools like the Georgia Natural Gas connection that keeps our tenants and buyers happy. I mean, those reviews are all on the management side. You go out on Zillow, I think we've got 60 plus 5-star reviews, which is all the sales side. But it's doing more than just closing the transaction that makes people want to refer you to other people.